Guys, welcome back to today's video. So for today, I'm going to show you guys my skincare routine. The first step that I do for my skincare routine is actually using a facial scrub. I use the Cetaphil Extra Gentle Daily Scrub. For this, I don't use this every single day, even though it does say daily. The main reason is because I feel like, so with this type of product, like a facial scrub, you're exfoliating your face. So basically in the product, depending on what it is, there'll be like little miniature beads or like bigger beads, and you're just putting that into your face and you're scrubbing around just to open up your pores so you can get all that excess oil, dirt, and any leftover makeup that's, behind your pores. And although it sounds really great and amazing, I do get hesitant to use this as a daily product because I know that it is opening up my pores, and I don't want, after years of constantly, rubbing at them and going at my pores, I don't want to make my skin become more acne prone because of that. If you didn't know, the way you get like pimples and acne is because your pores are open and there's bacteria that's going inside of them. So I try to use this only if I use like heavy makeup on one day, or if I'm just feeling like I haven't used it in a while and I'm like, I really just want to get my face nice and clear. That's when I will use it. The next thing I will use after that is I will use the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I had really, really bad like dry skin, especially when it's like the changing seasons or when it's really cold outside. I get like dry patches all over my face. So what I really liked about this is that there was an option where I could get the normal to dry skin. It was a life changer for me. I don't really deal with the dry patches as much anymore. And actually, I haven't gotten them since I started using this product. When it comes to using a cleanser, this is really important. For the daily scrub, like I was saying, that one you don't necessarily need. It is ideal to get, but you don't have to. But I think having a facial cleanser is like something that's really important. I know that using regular soap isn't the best way to clean your face because regular soap is kind of just like a generic, use all over your body, whereas this is meant to be more gentle for your face. With this, it's also kind of like the daily scrub. It picks up the excess dirt, excess oil, and any old makeup that's on there. At the same time, it hydrates and makes your skin softer and brighten it up as well. I felt like this one was really, really great on my face, and I definitely recommend this to people. So my third product is the Acura Brightening Cleansing Gel. I know a lot of people don't incorporate this into their skin routine. I decided to bring this into my routine just because I really like having my face bright. I always see people on like social media and I'm like, how does their skin look so poppin' like that? Like it's like completely clear, just really bright. So I looked more into this and I actually was like, oh my goodness, this might actually be something that could help me with that. So I was using it for a while and it actually has really, really been amazing. And I feel like it's definitely brightened up my face. Another thing that I really like about this product is that it's antioxidant rich. So that's the main thing that is brightening up your face. So that's what I really, really like because, you gotta be careful with some products because some of them will say, oh, great for your face and all that stuff, but then have like really harsh chemicals. So what's good about that is that it uses like fruit like pomegranate and blackberry, and that's what it uses to make your face brighten up. It's like using natural ingredients, not, anything like that's made in a lab or something. This is like life-saving. I really love this product, and if you haven't tried it out, doesn't hurt to try it. I think it's definitely worth it, and it'll definitely make a change for your face. So the next thing on my skincare routine list is the Thayers, however you say it, Rose Water Toner. So I originally was using a different type of toner. It wasn't rose water based or anything like that. And it did pretty good, but I noticed that my face was really, really dry after, or like it just felt like it was like stuck kind of. I noticed a lot of people were saying that rose water is like really, really amazing. But I went to the store and just got one instead, and this one has been life-changing for me. It literally makes my face feel so smooth. It doesn't make it feel tight or anything. It feels just really, really good. And I feel like when my skin soaks it up, it doesn't make it feel like it's dry or itchy or just too tight. Like it just literally just makes my skin feel great. And that's mainly what the toner is meant for. I mean, as well as the other products, it will also try to pick up the extra, dirt, makeup, oil that's left over and all that. But I mainly use the toner because I know it will brighten on my face and just keep it looking smooth and just really put together and really just waking up my skin so I don't look dull or anything. So I really, really love that. Another reason this is really ideal is that after, doing all that exfoliation and, rubbing into your skin and all that, this is a great way to close up your pores to make sure you don't get any acne on your skin and all that. It's a really, really good way of just closing those up and just making your skin look tighter. So definitely, if you haven't tried the rose water before, you should definitely try it. So the next thing on my skincare list is this eye cream from Botanics. Hold on, let me turn this light off. There you go. So you guys can see a little bit better. So it's this eye cream from Botanics. I really, really like this one. It's been really, really hydrating for my eyes. Your eyes are like really, really, really sensitive. So you shouldn't be putting anything too harsh around them. So that's why I really like this one, because it's made from all organic ingredients and it really just soothes the area as well as helping hydrate it. So I haven't really had any more issues with like any dryness around my eyes, any really redness. And it's just great to use a product like this because this skin right here is just so, so sensitive. And all the products you use from before aren't directly targeted for this area. So it's really important to have an eye cream so it can help, protect this layer, this thin layer of skin to make sure, you don't get as bad of wrinkles in the future. And then also just keep this place just hydrated. I know that this will also help with, reducing fine lines and wrinkles. So it's like a number one go-to. And I always made sure to have this. Like, I'm pretty sure when I first was buying my products, I didn't buy them all at one time. I did it like one at a time just because that would have been a lot if I bought all the products at once. I know this was like the first thing I bought because I was like, I know how important this is and I really wanted to get this. So if you decide to choose anything off this list to get as your first thing, I would definitely say the eye cream. It definitely goes a long way. The next thing I use is the Neutrogena Tinted Moisturizer. So for this, there are people who get the regular moisturizer where it's not tinted. The main reason I got this tinted one is because my face doesn't really break out that much. I really don't have that many issues with it. So I personally don't really like wearing foundation because in my eyes, I don't really need it. I do use foundation for rare occasions. If I'm like really, really caking my face up, I will. But majority of the time, I will just stick to using the tinted moisturizer. It's my skin complexion and it just lays on there perfectly and it hydrates it at the same time without making my skin get too dry or anything. So that's what I really like about it. Another thing that's important, if you use anything that's on your face, when it comes to like moisturizers, it's important to have SPF. Even though, let's say for example, it's winter, really cold, and you think the sun isn't, hitting your face. Well, I'm gonna tell you, the sun is, and the sun will still damage it even when it's not summertime or spring. So it's really important to have SPF because you constantly want to protect your skin because the sun is a very dangerous thing. So for this one, it actually has SPF in it. It's SPF 30, not like too high or anything, and it still gets the job done. For this one exactly, it's a Sheer Fair 20 if you're curious about what color I use. The moisturizer, it's really good for preventing, dry skin as well as fighting acne. I know really good for acne. So if you do have acne, definitely get a moisturizer. It doesn't necessarily have to be a tinted one, but moisturizer I know is like very, very good for acne prone skin. I just really like how it's lightweight but tinted at the same time. So even if I do want to do like my face, but I don't want to wear any foundation, it's tinted to the color of my skin. So I can put this on without having to put like pounds of foundation on it. So that's what I really love about that. So the final product in my skincare routine is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer. This is something that's really important if you wear like tons of makeup that's really, really heavy. The main purpose of the primer is supposed to be just like an extra layer of protectant for your skin and then the makeup, because a lot of makeup is really, really harsh on the skin. So the primer is kind of there just to be like a barrier. But like I said, how I don't really use foundation that often, I do use the tinted moisturizer. So if you do use tinted moisturizer, I know it's not necessary to use the primer, but in some cases I still do, because even when I use that tinted moisturizer, I will end up putting like eyeliner on my face and doing my eyebrows and all that stuff and like my contour. So I am still putting other makeup on my face even though it's not foundation. So I'll still use the primer because I still want that little extra layer of protection for my skin and the makeup. With the primer as well, I got SPF 15 for this because like I said, the sun is dangerous. So you got to make sure you have that SPF. I doubled up on it. So I think I'll be perfectly fine from the sun. But again, if you're using a tinted moisturizer, you don't necessarily need to use a primer. But if you're like me and just want that extra layer of protection, I would definitely recommend getting the primer from Neutrogena. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I hope some of these products gave you guys some insight and some ideas maybe to put towards your own skincare routine, or maybe just some new tips that you didn't really know about before. I will leave links in the description below with all the products. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to comment below if anything stood out to you or if you guys like any of the products. I'll see you for next week's video, and have a great day. Mwah.